Yo, it's your boy Nick Chae coming back with a new video. I'm back in my home studio. I landed a few days ago and it's good to be home, relax, off campus. Luckily our finals, actually maybe not luckily, but our finals are after our winter break, meaning that once I get back I'm gonna have a week of reading period to just get ready for finals and then we take them, but we also have a break after. I know it's a really weird system, but anyway, today we are doing a Q&A. I know that I haven't done one in a while. I think it's actually been maybe an entire year since I've done a real Q&A, but I know I have a lot of new subscribers. So if you guys aren't already, make sure you guys subscribe because there are going to be tons more videos. 2019 is about to be super lit, so I hate that I just said the word lit. But before our Q&A begins, I have a special little unboxing. If you follow me on the gram at Nicolas Chae, if you don't, you should. But you know that a few weeks ago I copped something super hype and something I'm super excited for. Now, I get a lot of questions asking if I'm, ooh, I like these stickers. But I get a lot of questions asking if I am a hype beast, and I don't necessarily consider myself a hype beast. I just like fashion and streetwear. But after this recent cop, I might have to start calling myself one because your boy got a BOGO. If you are, knowledgeable about Supreme or know the community at all, you know that this BOGO is obviously super hard to get, especially on the drop. I literally skipped my first class because the drop was happening at 11. I'm sitting in my dorm room. As soon as that clock hits, I'm adding it to cart, putting my size, filling out the checkout and everything. And in less than 10-15 seconds, I copped, and so did my roommate, and actually one of his friends as well. So it was super rare, but I copped it in this black because I don't want to test my luck with going for one of the hyper colorways, but black is just super clean and black goes with everything obviously. And a BOGO's a BOGO, so I'm not complaining, but wow. This is pretty saucy, not gonna lie. Yes, this is 100% authentic. I literally got it from the Supreme website. So I got it in a size medium, and honestly it fits pretty perfect. It's very heavyweight, very good quality, and I dig it. I dig this heavy. Ooh, with that black logo. So no, I'm not a hype beast. I don't really necessarily call myself one. I just really like streetwear, like I said. And yeah, let's just jump into the Q&A. Okay, so I asked you guys to ask me questions on my YouTube community poll, so I'm going to be reading them off. What advice would you give to a person who's just started photography? I think this is a really common question I get actually, because a lot of people are asking me, what do I do to get started? And honestly, it's just you gotta shoot, you gotta practice. There's no other way around it. You're not gonna become an amazing photographer if you're just sitting on your ass watching YouTube tutorials or watching videos on how to take good photos, if you're not getting out in the field and actually trying it. A lot of people also ask me for what's the best beginner camera. I mean, I can make a whole video about that, but just off the top of my head, the one I bought for my brother for his birthday is called the Canon EOS M50. It's honestly a super reliable, great camera. My brother uses it for vlogging. The photos and the videos are great, and I highly recommend it if that's a first camera that you're going to pick out. Second question coming from Ellie is your on-camera personality the same as your real-life personality? I think if you ask my friends at school and at home what I'm like on and off camera, I would say it's fairly similar. I try and be very honest, and I don't think that I'm putting on any fake persona when I'm in front of the camera. I'm talking to you guys one-on-one. I use the same slang. I'm very casual. I'm honest with y'all, and that's how I am with my homies. You know how it is. Okay, how hard do you need to try in senior year after you've been accepted? Can a college rescind your application to a slip in your grades? Now, this is a topic I should probably address because it is very important, but after you get accepted, there's obviously a lot of hype and you're super excited to go to whatever school you're going to, but make sure that you're keeping up your grades and keeping up a good GPA, and make sure that you're not getting into any trouble, because a school can rescind your acceptance if they find out you just completely flunked all your classes and decided to just completely give up. A school doesn't want a student who doesn't commit to the end, and personally that's a habit that I hate, are people who don't commit to the ends. Any advice on how to create a portfolio to show your clients? Obviously pick the best work. I think it's very important to go on a shoot with the intention of shooting for a portfolio, whether it's model and portraiting or video work. Create just really high quality content that you can share with a lot of people. Know that the services you're offering are very credible and that you have the portfolio to back it up. How do you balance your studies with other activities like going out with friends or just planning some time to yourself? Do you use a schedule planner? If so, does it have a specific time setting for each subject? Now, I'm fairly okay with time management. I wouldn't say I'm amazing at it or that I'm terrible at it, but I just like to, prioritize what it is that I'm doing at the time, and especially when it is in the semester. So obviously during midterms week and finals week, it's all study. My YouTube and my social life are very much on the back end. Whereas when I do have more time and not a lot of work, I try and front load a lot of the stuff that I need to get done, whether it's making videos or shooting photos or hanging out with friends and catching up on that. It's honestly a balancing act. You gotta it's juggling or spinning plates at one time. It is hard and it's a skill you gotta learn, but once you kind of figure it out, and honestly I'm still figuring it out. There are definitely times where I'm oh crap, I'm super stressed and I have a lot of shit to do. So you know, it's a work in the progress, but it's getting there. Best and worst thing about college compared to high school. The best thing is obviously like the independence, and you just get to do what you want, and you don't really have like parental guidance to, you know, figure that out. But that is also one of the worst things, because you don't, like I said, have parents to, you know, tell you to do this or do that and keep you on track to, you know, be successful. But at the end of the day, that all makes you a lot more independent, obviously, and will make you a better person and better just individual if you're able to like think for yourself, make decisions, and be practical with your time, and just like figure your own shit out for yourself, really. Man, I've been getting this question a lot. Where can we buy the Princeton X Champion hoodies? I mean, obviously a lot of people want one, and like it's super hype. I mean, I made them, but they are not for sale. Like literally, I only made 60 of them just for me and my friends at school. If you're not even going to Princeton, then like I get that you want to rep the school, but like I'm sorry, it's not going to be for sale. What inspires me? A lot of things inspire me. It inspires me to see other young people my age just doing like incredible things. Chloe Kim, Shawn Mendes, Khalid, Billie Eilish. Like these kids are all like 16, 17, 18, 19, and they're like just popping off. And seeing that they're able to do that with, obviously they have like literally crazy talent. Not that I'm like putting myself up there with them, but like it inspires me and motivates me to just keep working and know that like it is possible to do what you want and like get the most out of your life, honestly. Where do you buy your clothes? This is a good question I get asked a lot. Now, I very rarely like shop on Supreme. This is probably like one of the first few items I've actually bought off the website. I've actually kind of strayed away from going to malls and do department shopping just because it takes so much time, and usually the stuff in store isn't what's best offered. So I've been doing a lot of Zara, H&M if I'm going in store, but online like ASOS is super good just because they have a huge wide variety. And this new store that I recently found is called COS, and they like specialize in just like very minimalist wardrobes, but the quality is on par. It is a little bit on the pricier end, but yesterday I just like bought 3 pieces and I'm waiting for them to come in, which I'll do an unboxing, but I'm super excited for that. As far as everything else, the accessories that I wear are obviously from Rose Gold and Black, which is a sponsor of today's video. You guys know that I've been rocking them every single day in my videos, on my vlogs, and on this channel because I really do like what they're making. I really enjoy their products, and they're something that are super fashionable for any guy, any college student or high school student in general can rock them. They literally have dozens of different products to fit any different types of style and outfit, and personally I'm very much going for like a minimal look right now. So I'm rocking, you guys have seen me rock this like so much in my videos because I love it, but it actually matches perfectly with my Apple Watch band strap because as their name suggests, they are Rose Gold and Black, meaning that all their products have one of those colors in them. And like this combination with this like black hoodie, it's pretty fire, not gonna lie. So if you guys are interested and haven't picked up a piece yet, or looking to get that significant someone or yourself something for Christmas, I highly recommend checking out that link in my description where I picked out my personal favorites with the discount code already applied. So make sure you guys head to that link in my description after this video. What purchase of $100 or less in 2018 has most positively impacted you? Now it's a little bit over $100 because it's I think 160, but 100% hands down guaranteed is AirPods. You guys know how much I rave about them every single video. They're literally my everyday carry. I haven't gone a day where I don't use my AirPods because I love them that much. Once you have a pair, you will never go back to regular earphones because the convenience of it, the portability of it, and honestly like the quality of it is on par. And when they come out with the AirPods 2 next year, I'm 100% copying. Next question is, why are there so many Asian American university vloggers? I honestly have no idea. I just kind of started it just for the hell of it, just to have fun with it. But if you guys haven't already, go check out Elliot Choi. He's literally been popping off. He and I are good friends. We actually shot in New York over the summer because he's an amazing photographer and his channel's been blowing up, and he goes to Vanderbilt doing videos about college and lifestyle as well. So make sure to go check out his channel and tell him Nick sent you guys. Next question, Terrence asks, how did you start on YouTube and what other plans do you have next besides vlogs? Honestly, like I was never in this for, you know, growing a huge channel or having a lot of subscribers or making money. It's literally because I enjoy photography, I enjoy filmmaking, and capture memories and raw moments from your life and be able to relive that and look back on it and share with your friends and families. In like 10-15 years, I'm gonna be able to like relive all my college and high school memories. It's gonna be so cool, and like it's just something for myself. Honestly, at the end of the day, I'm creating for myself, and it's easy for me to get wrapped up in thinking that, oh, I need to put out a new video because you guys are wanting it. And of course I'm making it for you guys because you appreciate it and you enjoy the content. But at the end of the day, like if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing and not doing it for myself, then I'm wasting time and I'm wasting energy. So what's next besides vlogs? Honestly, like I need to kind of just game plan what I'm trying to plan for 2019 because I really am trying to invest a lot more in this channel and have this thing pop off. So I don't know, like leave it in the comments down below like what you guys want to see from this channel. Are you guys okay with me doing a variety of different topics like photography and fashion and film and college lifestyle, or do you kind of want me to just stick to one thing, which I don't necessarily think is like the best decision for me because I just have so many interests? But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I know I am talking super fast and I get that comment a lot of like, oh, you need to slow down talking, but there are a lot of questions to get through and I just want to answer as many as I can. So a question I get a lot is how I edit my videos, what programs I use, and I haven't been at the point where I feel like knowledgeable enough to really share that with you guys, but eventually I will start doing tutorials of like my workflow and everything. But I do use Premiere Pro, which is, you know, Adobe's version of kind of like Final Cut Pro. When I first started out editing, I was like using Sony Vegas when I had a Windows computer, and then I moved to iMovie for like a second, and then I got over to Final Cut Pro, which I did enjoy, and I think it's a good, easy to use, and a lot faster software than Adobe Premiere Pro on Macs especially. For me, as someone who edits daily and has gotten used to the Adobe Premiere Pro workflow and the ecosystem, it's just way faster for me to edit there because you have a lot more options, you have a lot more versatility versus Final Cut Pro X, which is really great for like people who are just getting into editing and don't need the meticulous details of editing that other editors might need. I don't really know what I'm saying, but yeah, moving on. About how long does it take for you to edit your videos? Now, a joke I like to make is that I'm a beast when it comes to editing. Like if there's a deadline that I need to meet, like I'll meet it no matter what, because I'm just a beast. I'm like flying through my keyboard. I'm like sitting there like, can we hear you speak Korean? 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 최지수입니다. 저는 프린스턴 대학교 학생이고 오늘 뭐 Q&A 같은 거 비디오 찍습니다. You know, I speak Korean. I speak actually 4 languages: English, Korean, Spanish, and French. I am planning to do a video on multilingualism and why that's so important, so stay tuned for that. Did you grow up around a lot of Asians, or were most of your friends non-Asian? What was it like in Texas? To be honest, in most of my friend groups, I'm actually probably like one of the very few, if not only, Asian people. I never really like found myself using my Asian identity as something to find friends. I don't think that's like a good indicator of what will make a good friend or not, essentially. But like, you know, my high school was predominantly white, but I still had a variety of friends in different groups. The only like real Asian kind of community that I did grow up in was my church community, and we would like hang out, and having that unifying bond of like being Korean and being Korean American just made conversing about things a lot easier, and we could relate to different topics. So I mean, that's kind of a community that I still hold true to my heart, and they're still the homies. What are some other things that you enjoy doing besides photography and making videos? I have a lot of passions and a lot of interests, and honestly that's kind of one of my flaws, because I just get so invested and interested in so many different things that I think that I can be good at everything. Like, I very much enjoy music. I think that's been a big part of my life and always will be. So I played clarinet all throughout middle school and high school. I played a little bit in college, but I've kind of gotten off of it. Other than that, I play piano and guitar. I am trying to get into like a little bit of music production. Anything in life really, like any passion or any hobby, it just takes so much time to like really be good at it to a point where like it's even worth investing in. So right now I'm in the debate of either selling my clarinet to get a new saxophone and pursue, you know, jazz saxophone, or just getting a electric guitar and getting into jazz guitar, because those are 2 things I'm super interested in. Jazz in general, I really like. Other things I like to, I'm a huge movie watcher. Yesterday I watched the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie with my family. It was insane. The graphics were crazy. I absolutely loved it. Definitely check it out if you haven't. I enjoy working out. I try and go to the gym as many times as possible. I will definitely be making more videos about that if that sounds interesting. Last question, how'd you cop that BOGO? I already mentioned, but you know, manual gang only. That about wraps it up for this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's been a little while since I did one. If you guys did enjoy this video and made it to the end, thank you so much. Please leave a comment down below, because I do read every single one and I really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, and as always, don't stress, finesse.